Hi everybody, here's Dogan. Today we're gonna watch another episode of Evangelion. Well, the last time we were here, it was kinda like a two-parter, and I, didn't watch it right away. Like, at some point I was gonna watch more episodes with, if they're gonna be two-parters, I'm gonna try to watch them at the same time. But if sometimes maybe it's gonna be like this. This time I decided not. Whatever. Last time Shinji met with Rei, we know a little bit more about the Rei character. Sadly, we are not really bonding. We truly are jealous. I mean, Shinji is jealous of her because of the father relationship that she has, and he doesn't. So it's kind of a problem now. Kind of a big problem, essentially. Well, what can you do? Nothing. And well, he was sent in the EVA, into the into the fight with Angel and get blasted. And now we are continuing and you're seeing what's gonna happen. Probably gonna be in the prison, in the hospital, just like Ray before. That is something. I have my notes, and we have a reason to Today we're gonna watch another episode, and probably we will find out new informations about Ray again. And maybe Shinji, how he's gonna react, what's gonna happen to him after this attack. I hope Shinji survives and doesn't die. Well, that would be interesting. In 6th episode, he dies, and then what? We follow someone else. Some series did that, but they were kind of parts too. It wasn't the part one, so the part that the protagonist was in ended, so it was just connected to one season. Okay, let's see what we have in offer here today. All right, discussion time. In this discussion today, we have some things. Like I said, I don't know if I watched this whole fucking episode. I still didn't analyze slide by slide whatever is going on because I think that there is gonna be some spoilers here. So but something that I remember is that there is Rei in the moonlight, just like today's episode ended in the moonlight. Ominous Shinji. Shinji-kun, our hero. Rei. So this is the prototype of Rei, but in different color scheme, or maybe there's like some different. Maybe fucking the father is building his own like EVA. He's trying to like incorporate somehow the EVA from one side to the other of Shinji, etc. I don't know. Maybe also I don't speak about it, but maybe father is using that connection with Rei to bait Shinji into being jealous because he knows that he wants a connection with him, but he will not have it. So he baits Rei to be, so there would be rivalry, and now there's gonna be camaraderie. Maybe he's manipulating all the events that would happen here. I mean, that would be kind of a thrill, right? If it's gonna be find out that the nerve just exists because the angel came, and that angels are coming to Earth because of the father. Like he opened some portal to make nerve important in the world. I don't know. It's quite interesting, I would say. This shot was I'm gonna analyze it at some point, frame by frame. I think in the next episode, episode 7, I may analyze the opening frame by frame. I think that may be gonna be the part because I've seen some characters that we still didn't see, but maybe that's gonna be the point, Shinji's eye, and Rei is in the. Oh no, it's Rei eye, and she's like in this locked in a room and looking through window. She doesn't have the true life. Well, that is something, isn't it? So we have a recap here. Shinji gets fucking blasted to oblivion. He is kind of boiling in this fucking soup. in the orange goo soup, and he is fucked up. And he needs to go to fucking sleep in hospital or he's gonna fucking die. Thankfully, the core wasn't melted, but we see extraction, how it happens. The extraction, they are in this pod and they are like inserted into these fucking things, into this EVA, and that's how they are connected. So there's always also protection of this motherfucker, but the liquid is always spurted out. So that's very interesting. So that's how they open. And we have Shinji. And he was bleeding after this. The fucking diamond is going on my way to drill. Drill to nerve. They target nerve. They know that nerve is the one who are enemy and they know where they are. That is interesting. And like I said, I don't know if I said it in episode because I keep watching episode and I think I forgot to say that. What will happen when the fucking two angels at the same time would come? Like angel 7 and 6. Or like even fucking 3, 8. Like they're just gonna like join together and like you're gonna have a fucking tough luck because you have two fucking only units, 0 and 01. So that's gonna be hard as fuck to beat them, but we're gonna see if this, if they're gonna do something. Maybe there's gonna be 3 users. If they're gonna introduce a third character, I assume that there's gonna be a fucking episode when they're gonna need to fight 3 at the same time. Or there's gonna be one who's gonna be strong as fuck and they're gonna need to team up. This shot is very nice. Here it's like alone. It kind of mirrors one of the shots when Shinji was sitting in a room alone in the darkness. It's kind of Evangelion has great shots. They great directions to what the drawings and the animation, how it's gonna look. The animation, of course, is old classic. It truly is great that it wasn't really maybe modernized the look of it. At least like it wasn't like, I don't know, upscaled in some way that you can see still some like grain, etc. It gives this like 90s etc. style to this. It's good. I love it. So he is transported into the room right now. Dio. Katsuragi is very concerned about him. The only person that it truly is, I think, here. Maybe the doctor is also, but mostly just Katsuragi. Ritsuki was also some likeness for Shinji, and now I guess Rei, but everyone else is kind of like, yeah, man, I don't give a fuck if you exist. His classmates like him, so that's something. Gets fucked up. That's my note for this episode. Shinji gets fucked up. Station here, Rei and Shinji. He's naked and this in this pod that looks like a coffin. Very interesting. We have our robot, our EVA as a decoy here to test the firing power. On site. Vaporized dummy. Not even like anything vaporized. And we have some new weapon here. It's called German Type 12 self-propelled siege mortar. And that deflected that motherfucker. So, yeah, it's interesting. That is nice that we see some like kind of weaponry that is not EVA that goes against these angels. Well, of course it's not succeeds, but it goes away. I mean, it doesn't succeed in this form, but it does succeed if it's like modified, like the rifle, big mecha rifle. We should invest in some like fucking weapons for this fucking EVA, you know. Okay. Blown to fucking smithereens. Destroyed. That's how it is. And she starts to have a plan. Angels have auto detection of a threat. Maybe they are really alive. Like, I mean, they said that they are similar to humans. They're just like humans. EDF, you know, but kinda. So maybe they do have some intelligence or artificial intelligence. I don't know. Angel that forces long-range combat. Do they learn? Do you think that they are like kind of like Doomsday or something, or like some like Techaton weapons from Ben 10 that like they come, or like that's they come, and each one after being destroyed or whatever, they like learn. They memorize the attacks and patterns, etc. That's why they each one angel is like different and much more effective. I don't know. Good luck to that fucking Angel 10. End of the world, I guess, is gonna happen then. It looks like some fucking like Helios or whatever the fucking like game when you like fly down and shoot like this fucking geometrical monster, etc. Like or something like that. Discussion is gonna be faster because, well, I did talk a lot over the episode, but truly it was more action episode and more development between the characters than some philosophical mumbo jumbo today. But there was some. It's running towards Nerf headquarters inside the Geofront. Yes, it does. Yes, it did. Time of penetration. Estimate the time of penetration. I need that screen. I'm sorry. I need to take a screen of this. Estimate time of penetration. Well, at the time it will penetrate all 22 layers. It's weird, right? It was like 22 days ago. The father helped Ray to save her, and now 22 layers of the nerve. 22, a lot. Divine number. 11. 22, but Geofront, huh? I wonder what they do have like in plans. If something gonna attack like the nerve headquarters, they have like, I don't know, some pills that they're gonna just swallow and kill themselves or whatever. Like what's gonna happen then? Or do they fight till we are alive? I don't know. What happens? The father wasn't very much concerned today about Ray, so was it really concerned about Ray as person? Or maybe it is all manipulation for the sake because he believes that Ray really is more valuable than Shinji. So he wants her to be, in good mental state, so she operates at the 100% efficiency. I don't know. We are starting here, or well, not starting really. The time. The time is a key today in today's episode. It's only always some hours. At 6 o'clock tomorrow, we're gonna be fucked because he's gonna drill to the nerve with his magic angel drill dough. So we need time to think for a plan, and we have only that amount, like 9 hours, I think. So no, almost 10, whatever. So we have -3 hours till Shinji-kun's Unit 01 is gonna be repaired. So we have a great, interesting part about Rei being in this, funk, and she's very concerned about Shinji, I guess. So I was saying that she only cares about maybe the father, but that's not the truth. She today says, if that is the truth, of course, that she cares about everyone that is associated with Nerf, which apparently the father probably is like a symbol of Nerf to her. Maybe that's why she cherishes him so much, because he's like the symbol of Nerf to her, which means that he is, without him, the duty and like the belief in the Nerf would die. So that is very interesting what we're gonna have here. I like this shot of through the glasses, but it's broken, like Shinji. And like everything, really. Tunneling should bridge in 9 hours, 55 minutes. 55 minutes. So yeah, like almost 10 hours, like I said. Yeah, it does look bleak. So Katsuragi goes into the place with the father, and she confronts Hikari with her plan, and he's like, yeah, go for it. He's not very concerned. Doesn't really, there's not much expressions today about him. We return to the glasses that are emotionless look to him. Captain Katsuragi has a plan, bitch, trust her. We have, of course, Ritsuko, who's like, well, I don't know if you kind of fucking insane, but okay. Within 9 hours, we gonna fucking, have a plan. I like that the fucking escalators now are faster than when fucking Shinji was coming with with Ray. Our positron rifle can't handle that kind of output. What will you do about that? So they do have some kind of rifle here for the EVA. Maybe that's gonna be used in the next episode or at some point. We gotta borrow another rifle that can handle that shit. SSDF Tech H Group prototype. So she can find some acquisition note just like that, which is like, here you go. Give me the fucking rifle, man. It's kind of the survival of the whole fucking nation at the stake right here, if not the world. So, yeah, you better not bitch about it. Ray comes here, but I wonder if, because this opens just like this, so it's like, does it open? Does the fucking rooftop opens all the time, or she's fucking rips it away? Because I was wanting to make a joke that she rips up the fucking rooftop, like that's an extreme way, but I guess it opens. So yeah, Ray, I love this episode because Ray, Katsuragi, well, Ray also, everyone has fucking time to shine. Even Shinji finally takes down, another one. I mean, he did take down an angel before, but this time, second time try, and he takes him down. That's good. And Katsuragi here has place to shine. She's not all talk, like I said, or I didn't say. She is not all talk, she's not just this, she's really is a captain that is formidable, and she is great at planning today. We see that. She plans the whole operation, how do they take down the angel with the help of 2 EVAs at long range distance. I guess Nerf is gonna need to develop this kind of technology for themselves. This prototype, I think they're gonna use it again. But the prototype, of course, takes like a lot of fucking power from the whole country. So they need to develop something from this, this prototype. So they need to something better power source, so they can use it all the time, because that is a good weapon against the angels for sure. We have Panasonic here, our Panasonic. Through the eyes of the classmates of Shinji, we have the outlook onto perspective from real life humans who are not associated with Nerf. Of course, McDonald's. Or one arc, so I don't know. We have some girl here. Yeah, it's gonna be blackout because we're fucking fighting our angel, so good luck, thank you. Kind of fucked. There's amazing shots. This show has, well, maybe the animation sometimes is great. Sometimes it's, of course, you can tell that they are, using something still shots to, to get the budget, but that's okay. Just the feeling and the aesthetic of the show is a beautiful fucking idea. Amazing shit. Katsuragi can think on her feet. I mean, yeah, she has 9 hours to do it, but well, it's kind of on the feet already. I mean, if not in the 9 hours, then we are all fucked. So, good luck. 3% behind the schedule. Well, that's a nice power grid to connect everything. Good that you have cables like this. World of Tech Development Division Section 3. Go to it. Yeah, I like that we are not, fast forwarding. Even though we are kind of, because it's only 20, minutes of episode, but we still get this perspective from other people that are needed in this kind of endeavor to take down the angel. I like that a lot of different factions than just Nerf is needed to take down this motherfucker. So this is the shield. I guess I didn't overlook this. This is the shield that Ray is gonna use, and it's gonna melt. It has hyper aim coating. Well, the laser kind of fucking melted that motherfucker. Well, it didn't erase it, but it melted that motherfucker. So even that beam for 70 seconds. Well, it kinda did. So good luck, good for you. Ray survived. You are smart. Everyone shines today. This episode is not only for Katsuragi, but everyone who is not Shinji nor Rei, not EVA pilots that are shining today. Is the background people who are responsible for maintenance, etc. of this, and commanding, etc. of this whole facility. It's not the pilots that today need to take down the fight. Although they gonna participate, but they're not the ones planning it. The father is not planning shit, so I wonder what's gonna happen one day with him. That's gonna be interesting. Well, you're gonna write yourself in the, she wrote herself already in the canon of the history of Nerve with the Operation Yashima, so that's good. Okay, so Shinji wakes up in his empty fucking room again, and like I said, in this lighting, Shinji looked very feminine, but I think that's kind of the point in the sense of like he looks very feminine and like a young girl in a sense that it's like very innocent, very baby-like, very like childlike. He's not cut off. He thinks that he's again that he's not cut out for it. Which Shinji is very interesting character, that something doesn't go his way one time and he immediately is like, I'm fucking useless. I can't fucking do it. He's very self-deprecating human, but I guess that makes sense if your father wasn't present in your life, and truly no parenthood, etc., wasn't really present in your life, then you may be kinda fucked up, and it's kinda may suck, like your life out of it, and you kinda feel that you are not adequate to everything, and that and it doesn't matter, I will always lose, etc. It's like he wasn't taught by anybody to not give up. I guess he didn't really have much teachings of anything, of like how to cope with emotions, etc. I think he needs to figure it out, sadly, on his own. We have Rei in her normal clothing, school clothing maybe, or normal clothing, and she visits Shinji, just like, he seen her damage after the battle in the first episode. He is here. Well, he says that Rei wasn't in the same kind of problem like he was, and maybe that is true. She wasn't maybe blasted with a fucking, a laser that can erase you from existence, vaporize you. So that's true, I guess, to some degree. I like that she has some like book. She needs to like write it down. What is gonna happen? I like that. Cute. Here's a new suit, Nerve. And we have a part of, of course, that Shinji is naked, just like she was in the previous episode. And, this time she doesn't touch him like he did her, by mistake, of course, but, we have some other bit of humor. Well, Shinji is very, like, frustrated. She doesn't mind. She doesn't really care. But it's also, like, kind of showing that, a lot of girls, when they are younger, sometimes they don't care about that stuff. They care more about romantical side, while boys are, a more physical side. Although, it depends on person, etc. There is no golden solution, golden hole that you can put your finger, finger butthole, but that's how it is, I guess. He's also, human. Well, no, Rei doesn't really have any connections outside of Nerve, Ref, and she's fucked up emotionally. He is also fucked up. Well, yeah, he's very like here. So yeah, he goes on and says that he doesn't want to do anything. He doesn't have appetite. He's like feels that he doesn't want to live. He's like he failed again, I guess. But he says something interesting to him that is kind of goes in his like ego, I guess, and his like worldview, that he's like but also that she's like doesn't have fear unlike you, and why can't I be fearless like her? And at the same time, it's like you can be replaced, Shinji. I can take Unit 01, but it's later explained that they have much higher synchronization with themselves than she has with the Unit 00. So that is something, because this unit was made for Shinji. So his father doesn't really care about him, but he still made the fucking unit for him. So it's kind of like much more applicable to him, I guess. There's no choice. He can lay in the bed and be like, yeah, well, they can do. But Shinji is a prideful human being. Even Alto, he's like, it's kind of like Courage the dog. It's like he's scared, etc., and he fails. But like Courage, Courage doesn't fail in the end. He succeeds to saving the family. Shinji kinda does the same, in the sense that he is very courageous at the same time that he is fearful. He is scared, but at the same time he has courage to go and truly do it. You need to motivate him kinda, but he still will do it. When he is in the fight, in the fault, he really wants to give everything that he can to save other people's lives. He really believes into being the legend that the intro is saying, the opening is saying, that he wants to be truly a hero. He has this righteousness inside of him, to a degree, I guess. Well, we have, of course, school, and we have interaction, like I said. We have reactions from normal human beings that are not associated with nerve, and they are seeing the secret fucking base, the fucking, here we go, 2 fucking mecha today, why not? And this shot is great. I always love when they put the mecha EVA, before the lightning, the light. No, yes, they are like in the shadows. They are kind of in the the light is behind them, but like in the sun, it was done before. It's great. I love that. I'm sucker for this shit. Hit drills, drills, and we have, well, all this fucking shit that gonna generate the power to the fucking rifle. And he doesn't want to be replaced. He's kind of proudful. He likes some attention. Shinji doesn't want to be forgotten. He doesn't want to be cast aside again. So he's kind of putting himself through all of this to be still someone. And he has some people now in his life to showcase that. I gotta pile the fucking robot if that means that I gotta socialize with some humans. Maybe my father will love me finally. Maybe. So he helps build this big fucking rifle, or connect it with everything. Okay, so we have explanations. Shinji is gonna be the one who's gonna take the shot. That's what happens. There's nothing really to discuss here. It's kind of shorter discussion today, I guess. But essentially, they built up the rifle here. And I love this paneling. I love this shot here, that they are like our 3 main heroes for this episode, which will be probably our timeline. In forefront, Katsuragi, who planned this. The next one, Shinji, who will take the shot. And the third one, Rei, who will protect Shinji. And we have, of course, here this great shots about this very nice lightning. They build this shit, and they are discussing the plan. We have, of course, here suit up scene. They suit up. It's very interesting because Shinji here puts his clothes very nice and tidily, onto the bench, versus and his new suit that he has, very nice, versus Rei, who just fucking drops in on the fucking ground and she doesn't matter. Very different approaches here. She acts not like human very much. She doesn't really concerns with materialistic things, nor her even body in sexual matter, etc. Like he's seen her naked, etc. It doesn't really matter to her. She only cares about connections to others, it seems. While Shinji still has, of course, human behavior, like, well, I gonna take for my clothing because it's nice. I don't want to be destroyed, etc., etc. She just fucking tosses it aside, And Shinji is depressed and has a realization that, well, this is gonna be great, but I may die today. And Rei is very confident, well, I won't. You won't die because I will protect you. Which is very interesting, that she has so much confidence in her, or she just knows what to talk. But I don't think so. She knows what to tell Shinji, really. I think she's blunt, and she's just yeah, I will not fail because I'm better. I am him. But also, maybe it's just, I am her. I will not fail because I guess I believe in myself. Well, Shinji every time doubts himself. Maybe that's why he fails a lot of times, Do or do not. There's no try. We have these great shots of silence and people waiting in in enclosures, etc. and just watching this encounter, I guess. And we have this great shot here of Rei and Shinji being so close together, in a moment. Being so close together, but being so far apart. That is also a nice thing. It's like they are so together, but they are so far apart. It's very weird, but very neat. It's like they are getting closer, but they are still far apart. And through this whole episode, they are kind of apart. Well, Shinji, besides her being, in the hospital, they are very together here. But later they take the outfits. There was Courage, that of course keep them aside. And now there's the two platforms that are keeping them from them, kind of. Why do pilot EVA? She doesn't answer those questions. Why do you pilot the EVA? And now she says finally that it's her link. EVA is everything to her, and that's what I was saying. It's very clear that she doesn't care about materialistic and her even self. She cares about nerve. And EVA. EVA is the connection. EVA is connection of Rei to the world. Without EVA, she has nothing. That is how it is. Link. Yes, Link. Link. Zelda. Here's my link. No to the father, to everyone. So we have that, well, she says that it's not really to the father, but it's to everyone. But, well, she does care about the father. In the end, we kind of see that. Well, yeah, she admits she doesn't have anything else, so she is tough. Because this is her life, so she wants to protect it. And be the best at it. Is she tough, or is she truly just weak because she has nothing else? Interesting, isn't it? It's very nice with the moon, just like in the opening. And we go. And here we go. We fucking take all the energy in Japan. And we have a fucking trash here. Mecha with a fucking sniper rifle. With fucking amazing shit. Earth gravity. Yes. Amazing shot. Amazing. This is amazing. It's just like, motherfucker. I gotta kill that angel. Shoot that angel. Do you think if the angels for real would come to Earth, people would shoot them? Like the Bible, the biblical angels, or the these angels? I guess that people would still try to shoot them. Depends, of course, in what country. In other countries, they probably would want to stab them with a knife. South London style. Well, this is very nice shot. As Shinji is very like childlike and whatever, his mecha or EVA, mecha, whatever, it's very ominous and it's very like hardcore looking. It's very nice contrast with Shinji. Although Shinji gets into like the serious mode when it's really, to protect someone. Maybe he's gonna become more like his mecha, more and more robotic. What's the gonna be drawback of using EVA? Because there is not really that much now. Instead of like being maybe connections with mental state, sometimes you can be like, you rescue life, etc. That's the big drawback, I guess. But what else? What else is gonna be? Because we remember that we've seen in first episode or second episode, we've seen that there's vision of like EVA looking at the our dear old Shinji. But the angel says like, you know what, I fucking see you, fuck you, and he shoots the beat and blast himself. So Shinji shoot first. And then we have angels shooting second, and well, it blew past the Shinji, thankfully. It didn't fucking melt him this time. Sadly, Shinji missed because, well, these energy beams are kind of, well, tough luck. He drills through to the place, this apartment buildings, I guess, or whatever. This, place. I really like that I really like that he still needs to fucking like casing his like real fucking rifle. Like he still needs to fucking like change the fucking bolt and ammunition. It's crazy. Okay, so the fifth angel ATA field extended. Well, he starts to shoot. Shinji is fucked up. Because he's gonna be fucked. If Rei wouldn't stop that blast with her shield. Yeah, the shield won't hold. 10 seconds. And Shinji gets desperate here. He gets motivated. Rei will die. It's not this time that he will die. It's like with his classmates when he was protecting them. It's not like I will die here. Some people, innocent people for me gonna die, and he fucking hates that. He shows that very clearly that when someone would be harmed in his way because of him, he gets very serious and gets the job done. He really looks like the Boxilius. He looks like fucking the game Boxilius. I'm gonna put something image here if I'm gonna find it. This energy blast melted some kind of unit 00. Kinda not nice. The Drillo stopped and Shinji rips off the armor and takes her out to save her. And this is a nice shot also. It's like catastrophe at the end of the world, it's like beautiful. He's also melted, kinda. His hand is melted, it seems. He's doing the same thing like the father did, although, well, he's doing it in protective gear, so maybe he won't have any burn marks. Or maybe he will, I don't know. Kinda hard to open this motherfucker, huh? She is okay. She's alive. And she has some connection with another person here, because Shinji is very teary for her survival, and that he is not really into other people being depressed and being like, oh, I can die, it doesn't matter. He's very self-deprecating, and he's like okay with him saying that, but if someone else is saying, he fucking takes an issue to that. And that's, I think, a real depression in the making over here. Yeah, because there are always people like sometimes with depression, of course, think that everyone else truly is worth living. They are not. Suicidal kind of tendencies, I guess, but not really. He cares for Rei. He shows that he does have some feelings for Rei even before, knowing that she has connection with her father. And he cries, and she's like, "What the fuck? Why are you crying?" "Because I care for you." And she's very open. That's very nice that she's open about her feelings, that she doesn't really understand how to act in situations like this. And that is nice. Smile would be a good start, yeah. Will she? Well, she gets the flash to the father of Shinji, so will she? He's very like the father, and even in the position. So will he? And he smiles just like him, but he shows even more emotion than him. So, because he is maybe untamable, the Shinji's father is not untamable. Will she go after him then? That is interesting. And she smiles. Is it sincere, or is it, because you remind me of someone that I can't have. Yeah, I love you, Shinji. Well, the moon still to be continued, and I for sure want to know what's gonna happen in the next episode. So that's very nice. A very fucking great episode. Kind of analysis here today, maybe less than usually. I don't know. Depends. I talk more about the episode than more about the things in this episode. I mean, I was pretty brief, I think, in my theories or what I think these characters are conveying here today. So, in the next episode, episode 7, The Works of Man, we will have more to maybe talk about. And we will have more stuff. Hope you enjoyed that. And I hope you have a great time and great day. You can subscribe to Patreon. There's another episode. If you've seen this on YouTube, there's another episode already on Patreon. So go for it if you are into Evangelion or maybe other series that are interesting there. Or maybe for me. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all watching. however long, and if you comment, have conversation with me in the comments about the show, that's great. Please no spoilers, of course. And I hope you have a great day, great life, great night, and see you around next time. Bye bye.